The multiverse. What it is and how to quantum jump into your dream reality. Introduction. Are you living in the right reality? Have you ever felt like your life was meant to be different? Maybe you've had the overwhelming sense that you were destined for more success, more love, more adventure. But for some reason, you feel stuck in a version of life that doesn't fully align with your desires. Or perhaps you've had strange moments of déjà vu, where you feel like you've been somewhere before, even though it was your first time visiting. Maybe you've met someone new and instantly felt like you knew them. These experiences might not be random. What if you're actually shifting between parallel realities all the time? What if you had the ability to consciously jump to a different timeline, where everything you've ever wanted is already happening? This is the concept of quantum jumping, and it is closely tied to one of the most fascinating ideas in physics and metaphysics: the multiverse. The multiverse. An infinite web of parallel realities. What is the multiverse? Science, yes, science, suggests that we don't just live in one universe, but in an infinite number of parallel universes. The multiverse theory suggests that our universe is not the only one. Instead, there are an infinite number of parallel universes, each containing different versions of reality. Every decision you make creates a fork in the road, leading to an alternate timeline where a different outcome plays out. According to this theory, infinite versions of you exist simultaneously. In one universe, you took a different job and became incredibly successful. In another, you met the love of your life at a different point in time. In yet another, you pursued a creative passion and became world-renowned for it. If infinite possibilities exist, then logic suggests that the version of yourself who is already living your dream life is real, just in a different universe. What if you could shift your consciousness to that reality? Quantum physics suggests this might not only be possible, but something that is already happening constantly. The science behind reality shifting. Although the concept of quantum jumping may sound mystical, modern physics supports the idea that reality is not fixed. 1. The observer effect. Reality changes when you observe it. In quantum mechanics, it has been observed that particles exist in multiple states at once until they are observed. This is known as the observer effect, meaning that reality shifts based on what is being observed. If this is true on a quantum level, it suggests that your focus and awareness can literally change the reality you experience. 2. The many worlds interpretation. Every choice creates a new reality. In the many worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics, every possible outcome of an event actually happens, but in a separate universe. For example, if you were deciding whether to take a new job or stay in your current position, one reality exists where you accepted the new job, and another reality exists where you stayed put. These universes are happening simultaneously. You just experience one based on the choices and focus of your consciousness. 3. Superposition. Everything exists in multiple states until you decide. Superposition is the idea that quantum particles exist in multiple states at once until a decision is made. In a way, all possible realities exist simultaneously, and it is your focus, beliefs, and actions that determine which version of reality becomes real for you. These scientific principles suggest that reality is not as solid as we think. It is fluid and shaped by consciousness. This brings us to the concept of quantum jumping. What is quantum jumping? Quantum jumping is the process of shifting your consciousness into an alternate version of yourself in another parallel universe. You can think of it as changing the frequency of a radio station. Right now, You are tuned into a particular version of reality. But with the right techniques, you can change the station and experience a completely different reality. One where you have the wealth, love, health, or success you desire. People who practice quantum jumping often report a sudden shift in mindset or personality, experiencing unexplainable synchronicities, opportunities appearing seemingly out of nowhere, a feeling of waking up in a slightly different world, increased confidence, skill, or intuition without prior training. While skeptics might dismiss these experiences as coincidences, those who have practiced shifting techniques often find that their lives change dramatically in ways that defy logic. If reality is more flexible than we once believed, then the question is, how can you deliberately shift into a better reality? How to quantum jump. A step-by-step guide. Step 1. Set a clear intention. Before you can shift to a new reality, you need to define it with absolute clarity. Ask yourself, what does my ideal life look like? Who am I in that reality? What kind of people surround me? How do I feel on a daily basis? What habits and actions do I take? Write these details down as if they are already happening. The more specific you are, the easier it is to shift your consciousness toward that version of yourself. Step 2. Embody the version of yourself in that reality. Your subconscious mind cannot distinguish between imagination and reality. When you start acting like the version of yourself who already has what you desire, you signal to your brain that this is your new reality. If you want to be wealthy, make financial decisions with the confidence of someone who is already successful. If you want to be fit, start adopting the exercise habits of someone who is already in peak physical condition. If you want to attract love, start embodying the qualities of someone who is already in a fulfilling relationship. Shifting your thoughts and actions aligns your consciousness with the version of reality where your desires already exist. Step 3. Visualize and meditate before sleep. Your subconscious mind is most receptive to new information when you are in a relaxed state, particularly right before sleep. Each night before bed. 1. Close your eyes and visualize waking up in your ideal reality. 2. See yourself living your dream life with as much detail as possible. 3. Feel the emotions of already having what you desire. 4. Whisper to yourself, I am waking up in my new timeline. Repeating this practice reinforces the shift in your subconscious, making it easier to experience tangible results. Step 4. Take inspired action. Quantum jumping is not just about thinking differently. It requires action. If you want to be successful, start taking bold steps toward your goals. If you want better relationships, start interacting with people in a way that aligns with the reality you want. If you want to improve your health, start living like someone who already prioritizes their well-being. The universe responds to action, not just intention. The more you behave like your ideal self, the more your reality will adjust to match that version of you. Step 5. Trust the process and detach. The final and most important step is to trust that your shift is happening. Signs that you are shifting include seeing repeating numbers such as 111, 222, or 333, experiencing an increase in synchronicities, feeling a shift in your emotions or mindset, noticing that people treat you differently, as if something about you has changed. These are signs that you are successfully aligning with a different timeline. Final thoughts. You are always shifting. Every moment of every day, you are shifting between infinite realities. The only difference now is that you have the awareness to choose which reality you want to step into. You are not stuck in the life you are living now. A better version of reality already exists. Are you ready to make the jump? Leave a comment below and share your experience with shifting realities. Your journey has already begun.